to respond to Panama Papers, because Panama Papers investigation was seen in Moscow as a very personal attack on Putin, and lots of people wanted to do something, and that was maybe a response. But then, because the operation became much more successful than people anticipated, we might get provoked and believe that, look, it's such a great thing, why not to try to do something else?
Obama has pledged a response to these hacks, potentially covert actions that the public, he says, won't find out about. Doesn't that play into Vladimir Putin's hands, though, at home, to say that, you know, we are kind of a fortress being sieged, in the sense that the U.S. is attacking us without merit or evidence?
Yes, unfortunately, it might be the case. The problem is that with the Kremlin and cyber, nothing is what it seems. So security agencies and intelligence community could have nothing to do with cyber attacks. Instead, you might get lots of informal actors, because outsourcing is a tactic Russia has used extensively for lowering the cost and risk of controversial operations. And that is might be the case in this situation. The problem with, say, Obama's response is that this is all said officially. So you have some informal actors backed by the state launching an attack in the United States, but the retaliation is seemed to be approved from the very high level, and that might help Putin to say, look, we as a state have nothing to do with these attacks, but we might be under attack of the United States. And that might provoke them to think, look, maybe we need to introduce some more repressive legislation and to install more control over the internet in the country.
Right, and it also gives them, as you mentioned, plausible deniability to say, you know, we weren't directly behind this. The Kremlin, as we've heard, essentially told the U.S., show us the evidence or shut up, but they're not really expecting the U.S. to put any evidence forward, right?
Absolutely, and that was the case for many years. Actually, we saw these tactics since maybe 2007, when lots of informal actors, inspired by the Kremlin, attacked many countries, starting with Estonia, and ended up with the United States. And usually, it was extremely difficult